We're gonna do a 2024 lawn care truck and trailer setup for 2024. Obviously, we got a 96 Silverado C1500 two-wheel drive. It's pretty dirty. We got an extra battery for the mower. Just basic on the inside. Remember, I showed you guys all this last year. The truck we've been driving for almost a year now. Next month, the 14th of next month will be a year. We have our toolbox right here. We have all our tarps. We got some sprinklers. We got some tools. We have sprinkler stuff that goes in here as well, but that's in my other vehicle. Our sticker. Got the headache rack. Got one right here as well. So we can put pipes on here or lumber. And yeah, it's have 15-inch wheels and they're 235/75 15s. We're doing okay. It's about a year of use. The front end is pretty messed up, so that tire was actually from the front. Otherwise, they should look better than that. Got my door signs, liking those are new. And yeah, it's still full from, what was that, I think Thursday. Our newest purchase of the year, 6x12 tandem axle interstate trailer. It is a load runner. Has the steel frame around the side door and the back door, welded hinges, the bar latch, which we like that style way better. Has an Easy Flex equalizer, which a lot of trailers actually don't come with that. Some people add it on there, some people don't. So it actually gives it less impact on the leaf springs and all the suspension. The trailer doesn't feel as much of impact as it would if it didn't have that. So it makes for a smoother ride. Load runner has the vents right here, has a rounded roof, one-piece rounded roof, and all LED lights. Got it from Trailers Plus. And yeah, welded hinges, like I mentioned, tandem axle. Has the diamond plate fenders. I actually upgraded the wheels. Those ones weren't on there. I like that style better, and I went for the center caps. We're gonna move on to our two mowers real quick. We're 30-inch right here. Love this thing. It's fast, efficient, a little heavier for this time of year for some of the lawns, so we use our other mower for it. And we have our 46-inch Cub Cadet right here. And this thing's been doing great. This coming May, on the 10th, will be 2 years of this machine. And we're at, I don't know how many hours, like 328. And it's doing good. Our water jug right here, 5-gallon. We don't actually fill it up with water, we put ice. We put all our Gatorades or waters in here. Never had a front toolbox on here before, so we do now. Collapsible cones, bar oil for our chainsaws, bags, extra throttle cable for the Cub Cadet, Husqvarna 2-cycle mix, the loppers, wheel for the trailer jack, because we don't have a foldy one on here, we just have the regular one. So we put the wheel so we don't need to put blocks. It does have the breakaway cable, so if this came unhooked, it would this thing would pull right out and it would lock up the brakes on the trailer so it doesn't keep rolling. Got 8 pipes on the front, 2-inch pipes, holds all our hand tools. We got a hula hoe, pitchfork, 24-inch push broom, a super stiff rake for heavier debris, 2 18-inch Corona rakes, and I don't know what those are. They're good. And got our 18-inch push broom, trench shovel, snow shovel, all that good stuff. See our vent right here where it flows through the front and then exits out the back. And another thing I wanted to mention about this is it has self-adjusting of brakes. So once I get a brake controller in the truck, I can use the brakes. Right here is another purchase we did back in September. It is a Suburban 2004, clean interior, and it's actually almost paid off. Next month will be my last payment, or is my last payment. And it's 2-door or 4-door, has 2 more rows of seats in the back, and we got a seat right here. And yeah, I like it. It drives really well. I upgraded the wheels, and these are brand new tires. They're 16-inch wheels and 265, 75, 16s. Okay, really clean interior. The other seat's not up. I'll show you guys the back right now. We got all our sprinkler stuff right there because we do use this for work too sometimes. And since it's ours, since it's mine for work or just personal use, this thing comes off sometimes. And yeah, just pop these back on. Put the tarps right here if we need to. I learned that I collect a lot of spiders with tarps, and I only learned that with this because there's a lot of spiders that love to hibernate in here. Our window right here, I changed both shocks because this would not stay up, and now it does. So it's pretty nice. Like I said, it's 2004. This also needs a brake controller added in it as well because, yeah, for that trailer. New headlights, towing mirrors, upgraded a lot of things on it. This is a taller garbage can. It's a 45-gallon garbage can. We put 55-gallon bags in here so we can get extra room to tie them. It has wheels on the back, so it makes it easy for when it's super heavy. Steel BR800 C model. I mainly got it because of the hip strap, chest strap, and then it's telescopic tubing. Good blower, decent blower, lightweight, and we're gonna go on the inside. Notice this stuff that's not inside the trailer. Our Echo 9010 H model, our Husqvarna 580 Mark III BFS, hip mounted throttle as well. Love this thing. It works great, like I mentioned before, if that video even made it through, and redoing this because notice a lot of the videos got cut in half or cut short. Muffler messed up, replaced it. We're going all good. This thing's starting to stick a little bit here and there, but I'll replace that eventually. It's no big deal. I have another 9010 if I need to. I have the Husqvarna, I have the Stihl, so it's no big deal. We got our hearing protection, Husqvarna 122 HD60, 22-inch blade, Echo HC 2020 or something like that with the 20-inch blade. Both work great. This one weighs just as much as that, which is like 10 pounds, and they do great. I like this one a little more. It's a little bit quieter, and yeah, we got our grabbers right there, so if we're picking up trash, another set of earmuffs, or fertilizer spreader, or pull saw, or cutter, and sure cans. They're the best. They work pretty good. No spill is decent as well, but these ones we just like better because we don't have to tilt the gas cans anymore. Don't need no more funnels, none of that other stuff that we used to have to use. Got the spare wheel with the trailer. That was extra, and you can see the vent right there. We did paint the walls and the floors, and it's the anti-skid paint on the walls and the floors. Green Touch head or weed eater racks. We've never ran them before, but they're actually so much faster to get the weed eaters on and off versus our other ones that you've seen in our trailers. Stihl FS94R. First time trying this one out. Already had it for like a month of use now. It's okay, it's decent. It's a smaller weed eater, of course, most definitely. Run all our weed whackers without guards, and not all have Darwin scripts. Some are cheaper. That was like 30 bucks and it works great. And Greenworks 48 volt weed whacker, 224 volt batteries. They last about 45 minutes on a charge. Actually, it uses both the batteries at once. We have our weed eater attachment. We have brush cutter blades that go on there, edger that goes on there, hedge trimmers, and we're going to get a pull saw as well, but we don't have that yet, but we will get that. Echo 2620 used to be weed whacker, now is a hedge trimmer. And then down here we have another Echo 2620 weed whacker. That's actually weed whacker. We just got the mounts today for the extra mounts for the weed whacker rack. And we got the other support pieces as well for those. So now we could run those as well and put them back on the rack without taking them off. We've ran this for a year and done pretty good. It's the Husqvarna 525L. Great weed whacker, lightweight. That one actually has, this one's good for like everyday use, because, so that one's everyday use, but this time of year that we're getting into, I would say this one would probably be better to be running because I think it's a 25cc engine, and it's a lightweight weed whacker, so it's lighter than this one, probably about the same as that one, but it has more torque. And I just wanted to try the FS94R, but honestly, I think this one was a much better one for us. We have the handle has play. It doesn't have rubber, but it does have play, so you don't get that much vibration. This one's great for power. We have a Stihl FS91R that's at the shop right now getting the valves adjusted, because I don't really mess with that stuff. I know how to do most of the stuff, but if I don't have to do it, then I won't. And yeah, so here's our weed whacker, our trimmer line that we run. It's the 105. I know it's upside down, it's orange. We used to run the Husqvarna 0.95. Did good, but figured give this a try, and so far we're liking it. It's lasting. We do run the 450s on both these weed whackers and the 400 on these two, the Echo Speed Feeds. And yeah, got our zero turn. We're gonna go to the ramp and open it up. So this ramp's actually very quiet compared to my other one, which is really nice, and has this flap on there. So this trailer came with a lot of the features, like all the features that I wanted. It had diamond plate fenders, had this flap on here, because if you guys go to Trailers Plus, I don't think they have this one anymore. They might have longer ones and wider ones, but there's a Load Runner and a Victory trailer from Interstate. I say this one's better because they both have rounded roofs. This one has the black thing right here. The Victory one has silver. This is more of a lighter gray, and I like the darker gray. Can't wait to get my lettering on here as well. Only thing it didn't have was the wheels, these wheels that were just the black ones, which the other one has black ones as well. And these fenders are just the plain old, just the aluminum look like that right there. And yeah, I like them. This look better with the diamond plate fenders. This one actually has the vents. The Victory one didn't. 6 foot long ramp. The other one had a 5'6". And another difference on the inside of that one versus this one was 6'1" roof in that one, and this one's a 6'7". So it's not a whole lot more space than the other one, but coming from my other trailer that had a 5'6" roof, I'm guessing that much, this is like a whole nother foot of space. So it's nice because not only do I have more head room, like above my head as well, we're walking in the doorway, but that's how much more wall space we get. So we got a whole nother foot of wall space going up, and a whole 2 more feet of wall space going back, which allows us to back our zero turn in like this. I don't know how well we're gonna be able to fit the 30-inch in here. The mower did move up a little bit. We do have our holders, but moving on right here, we have our 21-inch Honda HRX model. The engine has changed, so the blade control does not work. So once we turn this on, the blade's already spinning. So that was a downfall because the engine we had, I don't know, something happened to it when I got it. I'm not one to just, I had another engine, so I just changed it, and the shaft was shorter, so I couldn't fit everything on there. But that's our everyday mower. This one's lighter, and we mainly use it for 1 yard, but we've been using it a lot lately because that wire, one of the wires came off on there, and I couldn't find it. So finally got hooked up, so now the mower shuts off, and yeah, that one's doing good. Got our 48-inch Toro zero turn. Now we're not using this time of year. We haven't used it in probably a month. I don't know. It's been at the mechanics because I was getting the carburetor jetted a little bigger. We did it once, still had a little bit of an issue, so we got it jetted again. So we'll find out this spring what happens. We got the hydro fluid drained, new filter on here as well. And yeah, we wanted to do that last year, but I just didn't have the time. I just wanted to keep using it, but this year we're changing things up a little bit, using the Cub Cadet because it's lighter. So this will be back in action in spring. As much as I want to use it right now this time of year, we haven't actually been mowing that much with the riding mower. We do some yards, so we're on a bi-weekly schedule on mowing on a lot of our yards, which kind of been sucking because it's been raining Wednesdays and Thursdays, and those are our big yards. And rains one week that we have to mow, then it rains one week when we don't have to mow, and then it rains the week that we have to mow, and then it's like, well shit, so now we've already skipped 2 times of not mowing. And not a lot of you guys, other people, are not mowing at all this time of year, but we keep going all year long. There's still leaves. There's still other shit to do. Leaves at most properties, and still just like weeds and stuff. And now there's actually new growth on lawns. Like my yard's growing, a lot of the weeds are growing on the lawns, and so there's still a lot that needs mowed. And yeah, so this one is the bags everything up. This is our fastest riding mower. It goes about 10 miles per hour. You guys don't believe me? Come watch me mow, or just transport it from a lawn to the trailer. You'll see how fast this thing goes. It's nice. This one seems like I'm mowing a yard real fast. Then once I go off to drive to the trailer, it's like, come on, you go faster than that. But this one's gear driven. The blade's been opposite versus the Cub Cadet. Like this one spins this way and that one spins this way, so it shoots right into there, and then the blower sucks it up, which makes it way faster for bagging and everything. And yeah, it's a nice machine. And we also have our sprayers right there, backpack sprayers. The bottom holder and then the side holder on them were Jungle Gems. I just didn't use the whole bar piece because that was going to be extra wall space that I was going to lose, so those could have been spread more far apart, but figured out a way to make it shorter, and it works. Got our Cub Cadet discharge chute, and then we have our 30-inch discharge chute and mulch plug, and then got our collapsible ladder right here. This goes, both these extended out, and then normal, like a normal ladder, goes 6 feet, or you can flip it all the way up and it goes 12 feet. So that's really cool. I have a fear of heights, so that's never going to be 12 feet. It'll just be 6 feet. And yeah, we just got it on a hook, and then we have a bungee right here. And yeah, so that's my 2024 lawn care setup. Truck and trailer, Suburban, and equipment.